You can all pretend to be me. Now you can buy a trim in every vending machine. It comes with its own flow and several beats. Couple marshmallows, other edible sweets. Batteries are not included, as deluded as it seems. If you follow the instructions, you make music like a G.
The latest single, Vending Machine.
Crisis.
You definitely put some instructions for a few MCs in there. You know?
Some instructions.
How would you describe? Talk to us about the single, man.
It's basically the second track on the album. So I have an intro and then I have Vending Machine. It's basically an album where I'm a product, I'm a toy, I'm something that gets picked up, put down, dropped, and whatever. A vending machine is just, say, the summary of where we're about to go with it. So, yeah, you can all pretend to be me. Now you can buy a trim in every vending machine. And that basically means is there's more than one of me out there. There's loads of people trying to be me, and they've been trying to nick little bits and bobs from me, but now you're going to be able to buy the real thing. So, yeah, man, like I did try and school people, but I'm done with schooling now. I'm just trying to school myself and master this mind that I've got. So when it all does come to light and someone big status does come to me, I'm not just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. I can actually play with words. And I don't really care about anything else these other MCs think, man, but schooling them has been something I did and done. I'm not trying to school anyone anymore but myself, so Vending Machine was a good start. It was a good way of getting people to think, okay, what's next? And when they see what's second and third, they might want to buy the album. So hopefully it was a good start, man.
So what can you tell us about the album, man?
I can tell you that you're not going to hear nothing like it anywhere else, but you're not going to be able to find an artist that can compare to it. And if you do, I think he'd have to be, I don't know, he'd have to be, yeah, no, you can't, there ain't. The closest you'll get to it is probably old school RZA when he was, what's that album? Digibullets, or was it Digisnacks?
Digisnacks, yeah.
Yeah, where it was just unorthodox and there's not much that you can take from it apart from that he's actually sick. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But could go over people's heads though.
Yeah.
And you run the risk of doing that if your album's anything like that.
Yeah, and do you know what? I don't really care, man. Like, if it goes over your head, you didn't care enough. You know what I mean? And if you're not listening in, then you don't really respect the art of music, like, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to work with, the art, the actual skill of this thing, not the one line flow that my little sister can do or my son that can do, you know what I mean, or anyone can do. The actual art of this job, like the reason why you listen to Eminem and all of those people is because when the music's playing, you can close your eyes and see everything they're saying, whereas other music that's getting played every minute, you can't really picture it. You're just dancing to it whilst you're on all kinds of drugs in a rave, and then you go home thinking, what have I done? You know what I mean? So if it's going over your head, it wasn't meant for you, it weren't something that you wanted to educate yourself on, and it was merely something you listen to because someone around you does actually respect it.
Now you said your whole album, there's a lot of beef, there's a lot of disses on there. Now recently a big track to come out of the grime scene, German Whip,
big tune.
Big H chose to, aim a shot at you.
Yeah.
Punch up Scratchy,
Chief up Chim. We know the words, it's a big tune.
Punch up Scratchy, Chief up Chim. How did you feel about that, man, when you heard that line? What's the feeling?
To be honest, I had a clash with them in 2011, was it, or something like that. I done 4 dubs, and Press T replied with 16 bars. So after my 4 dubs and the older brother to reply with 16 bars, I thought, oh, I've won. I must have, because your older brother's come out of the woodwork to tell me off. I respect Press T as well. He's a sick artist, and Dan. H never said nothing throughout the whole period, so it's like he's got his one opportunity to say something, and he's done it. No disrespect to him or anyone that's involved in the tune. Jeremy's a sick guy as well, but it was just a cheap shot, and he made himself look even worse by saying stuff that's not happened. It made me lose respect for him, because I actually did rate him as an MC beforehand, even though we were clashing. So, I didn't feel dissed. I just know that I'm still relevant. It just makes me appreciate the MC that I am, because it's like, no matter what year we're in, you're still trying to diss the bad boy. Cool, you've said that, you punch up Scratchy, Chief up Chim. I don't think he's seen Scratchy in his life. He's seen me twice, and every time he sees me, he just tells me it's WWF. and it's not real. So can't take him very seriously. Very funny guy though, don't get me wrong, his banter is sick. On Twitter he does make me laugh and stuff, but from an artist point of view, I'm an artist. I ain't gonna just say 2 bars. So if people respect him for the 2 bars and because the tunes got circular and that, they might need to look into the history to see that I killed them ages ago. But to be fair, I'm not bothered. It was a cheap shot and it done well for him. Hopefully he can see some success and not be driving that 206 anymore. Check my Instagram. But anyway,
was that you that filmed that?
No, it was my boy still. They caught him in the thingy doing his thing. But do you know what? I'm walking, so no disrespect to anybody that's got any kind of car. He's doing better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking. I got £500 fine and 6 points on my license the other day. So until that's gone, I can't drive a car and not be allowed to see in the front of a car either. So yeah, man, do your thing, man. Just tell everybody what you got, what you ain't got, and what you can do, and how many rifles you got. If that's the career, that's where you're looking to go, just keep doing that. With me, it's like, I'm just too sick. And 2 bars is cool, because you're just keeping me relevant. Whilst that's circling around and every DJ's playing that, they're thinking, who the hell's Trim? And I'm the bad boy that's bringing out an album this year, so thanks, it helped. And you are promoting me, even though you don't even know it. And hopefully one day I will do a track with JME and Meridian and Dan, because they are actually artists that I respect, and I see them now and again anyway, and we're cool, man.
Every other week to avoid any problems or any other beef. You need to think about buying one of each. Sif trim comes in colours as such as green. Taliban trim comes fitted with dungarees, and the special edition shape shifts and gets lean.